Alright guys, there's an even faster line than what I showed you guys yesterday. I was able to hop into a call with some of the other top racers last night, and we all kind of compared strats. And so I'm going to share with you what we learned now. There's a couple little changes that we're going to make. But right in the beginning here, it's going to be the same thing. We're going to dive down low towards the deck. Gain as much speed as we can, level out right by the water. Oh wow, I touched the water. Alright, now we're going to go slight climb, and if things are getting squirrely here, you don't have to go as high as I told you to go the first time. It's pretty inconsequential to stay low. In fact, honestly, I think it might even be a little bit faster. But always better to play it safe and lose a position than it is to be risky and crash out. Alright, so gentle right turn. This part is all going to be pretty much exactly the same. Through here, up and over these bushes on the left, and then tuck down this way. Okay, we're going to save WEP here, and I saw a lot of people asking why we're going to do that. I will explain that once we're through with this first lap. WEP on, WEP off, WEP on, WEP off, and this is our first big change right here. So WEP is off. We're saving it for this. So WEP on, and then you want to dive into this turn here, and that's going to gain you a bunch of extra speed to carry into this section. And then we've got our second big change to the line coming up here. Stay high. And then once we go through this gate, we're just going to stay level, go for the top of this gate. No need to dive and aim for 240 knots. It is faster in the long run to stay up high. Some of these guys may start catching you here. It's okay, they're going to lose you in 1 second. Alright, so WEP off. We want to save it again. WEP on for 1 second, and WEP off, and WEP on, and take this turn as close as you can, as smoothly as possible. Through the cutout, and then we've got our third big change here. Go to the top left corner of this guy, and then we're going to aim for the very top of the gate that's in the cave down here. No need to dive and get 240 knots. This is faster in the long run. And then from here, it's going to be the same thing. We just want to hug the inside of these guys, take a wide line into this turn. I like to go just above the palm tree, and then cut as far to the right of this gate as I can. And through the right side here, and then we just repeat everything we just did. Now, as promised, I'm going to go into a couple of the advanced tips that can make you even faster. First, let's talk about WEP. The reason we turn off WEP at certain points is to save it for the sharper turns. In the end, this is going to gain you more time. The WEP isn't going to do as much for you on a straight as it will in a turn. And since this race is in arcade mode, WEP is limited. You get about 25 seconds of WEP being on before it goes dead for about 10 or 15 seconds. Now, while it is very hard to do, we can use this knowledge to get an even faster time overall. On the straights, you can alternate WEP on and off every few seconds. This will help you maintain your speed on the straight while also making it so that you have WEP saved for your turns. This can be kind of risky though. If you get it wrong, you can easily end up slower. So if you try this, it probably will take some practice, and honestly, it's probably not worth it unless you're barely behind another racer and really need to win. But it does definitely help if you get it right. Now, I've also been asked a couple times if I know how that one guy on the leaderboard got a 2:07 lap time. And as a matter of fact, I do. I know him. He is me. I have no idea why, but my name on the leaderboard is actually my old username that many of you will probably remember. So, how did I get that time? Well, to do this, you have to sacrifice your race for it. What you do is complete your first lap, then right before starting the second lap, you want to fly up as far as you can, and then dive into the start of the second lap. You will have to dodge AAA on the way in, so be careful if you try it. Obviously, this is a stupid thing to do if you're trying to get the PO2, but if you already know you're going to lose a race, it can be fun to go for the world record track time every now and then. This time that I've set is definitely beatable. I haven't seen a faster time yet, but I know that last year I got it as low as 206.2, and that was still a tiny bit off of the world record. So if you're interested in it, that's how you do it. Otherwise, a 207 is completely unrealistic. So yeah, I hope that helps.